That 08 car, he'll be looking to do a lot better today. Celine Roland, the 87 for Hickson Motorsport in 7th position. Inside of row 4, and he's got Justin Piscatel. On the outside of that row, the number 89 for another McCumbee McAleer racing car. That's got the bright yellow wheels. Bruno Caniero, who was the best of the rookies yesterday, makes up the top 10 with Aaron Johnson. And we're racing. Very, very close indeed down to the first corner. Sam Paley pulls out in the blue car, tries to go all the way around the outside. He's got the 2nd position in a roll. A roll at the start of the race. This could well bring out a red flag, not just a yellow when there's a car upside down. That was a huge incident. It is Hyman from down in the field. Woody in his GTR Motorsport number 82. Everyone else has gone through already. We've got the IMSA AMR safety team there.
Oh, great work.
Very good work for the guys to get there so quickly. And they're talking to Woody in that upturned Mazda. Full course yellow asked for immediately from race control, as you might imagine. Now, there'll be an assessment going on there from the AMR safety team, one of the best in the business, and they're with us at all of our IMSA rounds. We thank the hard-working ladies and gentlemen there. Also involved there, I think, was the number 37 slipstream car. That's Mike Stabb, one of the rookies. He's dropped right down to the back of the field. There was a couple of cars here that had to basically pull up short to avoid the incident.
Yeah, and one of those cars was Jameson Riley, I noticed, in the 31 machine. Now, he managed to get the Hard Charger Award yesterday for passing the most cars at the back of the field once again. But I really feel for Woody Hyman because his family was giving him a bit of grief over the course of the weekend, John. It's a new wrap on that car, a new livery for the JTR engineering machine. And his family was saying, just don't scratch it. Well, sorry, guys, it's a little bit more than scratched. But the good news is that the safety cell appears to have done exactly what it needed to. And the car is being flipped back over right now. Woody is still in it, yes.
Yeah, and that's is a good point that you make there, Shay, because although these are open-topped cars, of course, that doesn't mean that there's no protection for the drivers. There's a rollover bar at the back, but there's also a rollover bar at the front and a full safety cage. Now, what the safety workers are doing now, along with the recovery truck, is trying to get that to a position where they can safely extricate Woody from the car. What they won't want to do is put it right back on 4 wheels, because that could be quite a big bump. So they're doing an assessment on Woody. They'll be talking to him. Woody has unfastened his FIA safety harness, and the side net has been taken off, and he will be able to step away from this. Extraordinary that we're seeing that happen, with great work done by everybody concerned, including, of course, the guys up at Fliss, who have installed all the safety and racing equipment on these Mazda MX-5 racing cars, the Cup cars.
And a big shout out too to Long Road Racing, because they helped develop this safety kit way back when the cars first came over with this 2nd generation of these Cup cars. So Tom Long, who's been a factory Mazda driver for such a long time now, he's one of the guys who has helped create that safety cell, and I'm sure Woody Hyman will be going over and shaking Tom's hand at the end of this one.
Little round of applause from the knowledgeable spectators at turn 1 and 2 grandstands there. Woody able to take his hands device and his helmet off himself. He didn't need to be helped out. Well, let's see if we can try and unravel what happened there. We came down to the green flag. Woody was about mid-pack. It was a pretty good side-by-side start. There was 1 or 2 people out the line further back, including Jameson Riley. That might get him a penalty later. He checks up, and I think it all happens in front of him. Yes, it did. Who else was involved there, Shea? I saw Jameson having to pull right up in the. It's easy to spot the bright yellow number 31, but I still didn't see what started the Woody. He was right down the inside on the inside curb and hit it with his right wheels. Also right in there, the number 65. That was the Hickson Motorsport car that had the problem yesterday at turn 14-15, Bryce Cornet. And he was up on two wheels for a moment. The good news is, although the car's got some scratches and dents, it is the driver that we are always concerned about, and Woody Hyman is fine. So that started with him being right up on the inside curb. Bruno Caniero as well, the Salt Lake City, Utah native for Hickson Motorsport. In the 21, he was involved, and that's pushed him down to 25th position as the cars are being routed through the pit lane for the safety workers to be able to do their job well. Really smart piece of race officiating to mean that we didn't have to red flag the race because there was an alternative route past the incident. Now the clock has continued to run. We started with 45 minutes on the clock with